welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be making whole wheat breakfast pockets. But before we get into the video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you don't miss another one of my videos. Alright, let's get into it. I'm sure you've heard this a million times that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Now, is that necessarily 100% true? Maybe not, but it is a meal that's going to start your day off right for sure. Now, I'm not somebody that's super into breakfast. I'm not one of those people that I wake up and I just need to eat. I need a second. If I smell a whole breakfast right in the morning, I'm just like, but if you're like me also and you get sick of eggs really easily, then this is going to be a really great recipe for you. I mean, we all need some variety in our life. This is such a healthy but different way to get a protein-packed breakfast in the morning that you're not going to get sick of. And of course, I know what you're thinking, whole wheat, ugh, gross, but no, I promise you it's delicious. Now, like some of my other recipe videos, if meal prepping is something that you like to do, or you just like to freeze a couple of your things just to heat them up another day, so you just kind of do things all in bulk, this is definitely one of those recipes if that's something that you like to do. Now, if you haven't seen it already, I'll make sure to link on the screen or somewhere in the description box my homemade pita bread recipe. Now, this is going to be the same thing, except this one's just whole wheat, so I'll definitely make sure to link that recipe for you guys. Or if you want to be basic or you just don't feel like making it yourself, you can always buy the pita bread at the store. Now, you're just going to want to make sure that it's one that has a pocket so you're obviously able to fill it inside. Now, what's also great about this recipe is how customizable it is. You can put whatever you want inside. If you want some sausage, if you want ham, egg, cheese, if you want potatoes, if you want quinoa, you can really just make your own pita pocket, whatever it is that you like. Now, I have heard people say in the past that recipes like this remind them of Hot Pockets, which I'm not a fan of, but I'm definitely a fan of you guys trying this. So without further ado, I'm going to take you over to the stove and we're going to get started. Okay, so I typically like to let my eggs sit out for a little bit to get room temperature before I cook them. Now, that's completely up to you. So for the ingredients that I'm going to use here today, I have a little Baby Bell cheese, I have some spinach, I have some peppers, and I have some tomatoes. Now, like I said, you can totally customize this to whatever you like. I typically like more veggies in my eggs or in my breakfast than I do a ton of eggs. It kind of makes it a little bit easier for me to eat them because I get sick of eggs pretty easily. So the first thing you're going to want to do is spray your pan with Pam. And then I'm just going to start off by taking my tomatoes and my peppers, and I'm just going to roast them a little bit in the pan just to get them a little bit more soft. Now, I do like my veggies a little crunchier too. It's completely fine if you don't want to do this and you just want to put them inside completely raw, that's fine. But I like to do this just a little bit, and then I'm going to cook my eggs. And then I'm going to add the cheese and the spinach last because the spinach is already cooked and I don't want it to get too squishy and just turn into mush. So if you are doing this, you're just going to want to make sure that your tomatoes and your veggies or whatever it is that you're using are all flat on the pan so everything's getting cooked evenly, nothing's all on top of each other and not getting touched by the heat. Okay, so while I'm waiting for my veggies, I'm going to break open this Baby Bell cheese. These are actually pretty healthy for you too. I like to have these as just like a little snack. So I'm just going to break that up in a couple pieces and it's just going to make it easier for me to add it to the pan. Now here too, you can add whatever kind of cheese that you like. You can omit the cheese altogether. You can do shredded cheese. You can grate some cheese. Doesn't really matter. So now we got our veggies. I roasted them a little bit more today just because I liked the way it looked and it smelled delicious, and I was like, you know what? Let me just try something a little different. So, like I said, I don't want the veggies to get too roasted. They're roasted now, and this is good. So I'm just going to add some more Pam, and then I'm going to start with my eggs, and then Once the eggs get a little bit cooked, not brown at all, I'm going to add the spinach and the cheese, and then we'll add the veggies very last just to get everything well incorporated, and then we'll stuff our pita. Okay, so we're ready to add in our eggs. So just like the veggies are customizable, so are the eggs. So you can use just egg whites if you'd like. You can add more, you can add less. It's really up to you. I think when I'm having eggs, I usually do 2 to 3 eggs. But when I have all these veggies and stuff inside, I feel like I don't need that many. If I'm just having my eyeball eggs, then I do 2 of them with a piece of toast and then maybe some avocado. If I have hard-boiled eggs, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I can have like 8 of them. Okay, so our eggs are good now. Now I'm just going to add the spinach and the cheese. Now same here, if you don't like spinach, you can omit it completely. You can add kale, you can add quinoa, you can add potatoes, you can add sausage, ham, but whatever it is that you like. I just want to try to add at least something green to every meal. You definitely want to try as best as you can to add a vegetable to every one of your meals as well. Okay, add in the cheese. We're looking good. Okay, and then we're just going to add in our veggies. Just want to make sure everything is well incorporated evenly. And we're going to be getting a little bit of everything in every bite. What do I always say about a healthy plate being a colorful plate? Or the other way around. Colorful plate is a healthy plate. Yeah, that's it. Now this is definitely colorful. We have our yellow from our eggs, our orange and red from our peppers, and our red-orange for our tomatoes, our green from our spinach. This is looking really colorful, and it is really healthy. Now, you can add salt and pepper if you'd like. I don't like pepper all that much, and I feel like I get enough salt when I add in my cheese, but you can, this is the time to add it if you want to add some salt. Just a pinch. Now, of course, as always, you can just eat this just the way it is. You don't have to put it into a pita pocket or into a wrap or anything like that. You're more than welcome to eat it just like this. It's just as good. But this is just maybe a little bit better. So now we're just going to go right back over to the counter, and I'll show you what we're going to do next. Okay guys, so now it's time to stuff our pita. So I already have it open. As you can see, it's like a little pocket. So all I'm going to do is literally just spoon this into the pita. So actually, since I'm right-handed, it'd probably be smarter to put this on the right side. So I'm just gonna start spooning it in, and then we're ready to taste it. It smells so good. You have just a little bit of everything. The cheese is nice and melted. This is gonna be delicious. Okay guys, so our pita pocket is stuffed, and you should have something that looks like this. How good does this look? I can't wait to taste it. It's time to taste some. Best breakfast ever. Okay, here we go. So good, you guys. All the flavors work together perfectly, at least for me. I love the spinach inside. I love the eggs. The pita just gives it something different. Because like I said, I don't know if it's just me. I doubt it. But I get sick of eggs pretty easily. And it doesn't matter what way you make them. If you don't incorporate something else into the mix, it's just like, ugh, just boring. Now this, like I said, is super colorful, super healthy. You're getting a ton of vegetables all at once here. Because I know sometimes it's hard for you guys to try to incorporate vegetables in every meal that you have. Now with this, it makes it super easy, super well contained, and just delicious. Now if you're not into the whole wheat, the original recipe that I have that I linked down in the description box is just normal all-purpose flour, so it's not whole wheat. It tastes just as good, but this is just a little bit healthier. and I can't wait for you guys to try this at home. Well, that's all I have for this video today, you guys. I hope you liked it, and if you did like it, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you don't miss another one of my videos. If you want to get my exclusive nutrition tips, healthy food recommendations, and delicious recipes just like this one, then make sure to head over to the description box, click the link, and join the fam. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.